guys, how are you? Hope you're keeping safe and you're keeping strong. So for this one you hear, by the way, my name is Caroline, and today we are doing without makeup. We're still glowing without makeup. So anyway, as I was saying, for this one you hear, karibu sana. My name is Caroline Marini, and please guys, do not forget to subscribe. It's totally free. Comment and share this video. So today I'm going to do a story time about my self-awareness and growth. Basically, I'm going to talk about the assumptions I had about things in life and all that, and what has made me know myself in general. So stay tuned. So guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to do story time, as I've told you, and I'm so excited. Yes, so excited to tell you guys about my self-awareness journey and growth and things like that. So first of all, guys, I want you guys to tell me or comment on the comment section below if you've ever had an assumption about something in life and you came to be shocked. Shock of the shocker. Anyway, because I've ever been in that place. In fact, I will start with the things that really made I got shocked afterwards. But the things since I was young I used to think, not knowing that people are different and not everyone thinks the same, and not everyone handle things the same, basically because of how they are raised and the environment. So for me, I'll start with my assumptions. My assumptions were, first of all, as long as I don't wrong anyone, as long as I don't wrong anyone, manze, no one will come and wrong me. It's tit for tat. If I don't wrong you, you won't wrong me. And what do I mean by that? If I don't gossip you, you won't gossip me. If I don't talk bad about you, you won't talk bad about me. If I don't, if I don't disrespect you, you won't disrespect me. Naneli ndanganya. Naneli ndanganya, Anyway, what I'll say about that is, you just do you. Do not expect people to do the same thing as you're doing, because shock of the shocker is, I never up to date. I don't like gossiping people. I don't like backbiting people about people, all those things. But honestly, hii dunia watu wanaweza kufanya mambo mpaka you just keep quiet, right? What do I mean by that? I won't call names, but where I grew up, the estate I grew up, hey, I'm telling you, there were women that I never talked to. Never, like, even saying hi was a problem because I didn't feel their vibe. But those guys used to talk shit. Like, while they used to talk, they used to talk, like, talk and talk, until you wonder, okay, what do I owe you? Because you're talking so much about myself, the things that I didn't know. I came to learn from them, and I was like, nyinyi kwani mnalipwa, you guys are paid to just talk about me, So I thought, if I don't gossip people, they will also not gossip me. But truth be told, they were mamas, and they even drag their children, and their children, they're just like them. Kabisa, copyright, like they go talk about other people out there. Me, let me tell you something. I was so heartbroken for the longest time because of that, and I used to try my best not to prevent that from happening, like preventing people from talking bad about me. But wambenye na wadaku ni wadaku too. You can't prevent people. And what I came to realize with that is, hurting people hurt others. Why do you get even that time to talk about the next person? If you feel like they're not the way you think they should, then do something about it. If you can help. If you can't, I don't see the reason as to why you should talk bad about people, you get. So that was another thing. So that was one thing. Manze, like, back at ladies, and it's so sad. A small girl who's only maybe 19 gossips like an old lady. You know, I ushakwa mdaku even before you reach to a point that you're a mama, you know. And funny thing is, it's not that like you're perfect. You also have your thing going on. Like you have so much you need to take care of. Like you need to correct. Unapata wapi hiyo time ya kuongelea mtu, you know? Me, that's my question, because you're very perfect. Your connection with God is okay. You've made it already. All those things is okay with you. Then again, at least that will make sense if you start talking about other people. You have your life going on, you have so much to correct, you have so much to do, yet unapata time ya ku, you know, talk bad about people. I don't know, guys. What do you think? You guys can share your ideas or what you think about this. But me, something, it really amazes me how where people get that time to speak about other people, yet they are not perfect. Not that, not better, they're not perfect. You get. Anyway, that's one thing. Second is, I thought relatives will always have your back. Always. Like, always. Shock on me. Shock at me. Like, whenever you need them the most, actually these other times that you just need them to come and visit you, the time that you need them most, I'm telling you, they're nowhere to be found. And the funny thing with this life is, those people whom you never thought that they will come to your rescue, like friends, manze, friends are always the best people in life. Like, they will always support you, they will always work with you. Strangers from nowhere that actually you never interacted with them or talked to them even a single day, they come through for you. Mpaka unashanga, Koni, aya, like you get shocked, and you praise God for that. You also appreciate it, but again you just wonder, hey, aya, how comes you guys are just helping without getting tired, yet my relatives don't even think twice how I'm doing, or even after calling them, they don't even come, you know, just to check out what's going on with you guys. So that's one thing that I came to just realize, you know what? As much as they're called relatives, it doesn't mean that everyone will come to your rescue, you know. And I'm not blaming anyone for that. Everyone has their own reasons. And as a core, maybe they're just, you know, they don't feel like helping, and it's okay, because there's no place that is written at, hey, you need to help your relative. There's no place it's written that way. So again, that was my assumption, and I think it's because I really interacted with I've seen people, especially I've interacted with lawyers, and most of them, they really help. I mean, they really like coming through for one another, which is a very good spirit. I want to have that spirit, that I cannot see my sister suffering and I'm just there, you know. I always tell myself I should do something for my family, right? They come first, they always be there for me, so I need to take good care of them. Atakama, they won't take care of me. I mean, my heart and my soul will be okay if I really take care of someone, if I can, especially my family, you know. Yeah, that's another thing. You know. And the third one, no parent is unable to take care of their children. Kai, me ukunje, I have seen so much, and I'm like, wait a minute, why do people get children? Why? Is it it's like a norm, you should get a child, or why do you even get children? You know, I know sometimes it's just oopsie, it has happened, or sometimes you're promised something by your husband and it doesn't get to that point, and you get frustrated, you don't know where to turn to, and you just project the same to your children. I understand that, but wazazi, wazazi, we need to be very careful. So those are the things. And for the longest time, I used to be bitter. I used to be I used to think people owe me things. So let me tell you, even your own parent doesn't owe you anything. I mean, if they fail to do one thing or the other, let me tell you something. You need to step up, take care of yourself, position your mind that you can do it even without anyone, right? I know it's not, it takes time for you to actually understand that, but hey manze, you need to understand that it's not easy. It's not easy, and you alone is able to save you. Are you getting? Yeah, so the one, as long as you don't wrong someone, and as long as you don't wrong someone, no one will wrong you. It's a lie. It's a lie. Just tender women in the zako. Like, you do you, be a good person, but don't expect the next person to be that way. And don't take it to heart. Let me tell you, those people who talk bad about other people or do wrong or are mean or bitter or just mean people, just know it got nothing to do with you. Nothing at one, nothing. It's everything about them, and they haven't solved. That's one thing I came to realize, and it took me time. I used to wonder, why are you guys like this? No. But let me tell you something, it got everything to do with them and not you. Imagine. And once you realize that, let me give you a small story. There's a time I was I was walking. I was in town, and I was just walking, busy streets, nini, and then there's this lady. She was pushing me, literally pushing me kabisa, and I was just wondering, Kwani, you're not seeing this? I mean, it's not like I'm refusing to walk. It's just that I can't pass there. I need to wait for people to pass so that I go, So I just looked at her and I'm like, with that look here, hey manze, you can see, like, it's this nini. I'm trying to wait for them to pass so that I can also pass, right? And she was like, stop looking at me, stop looking at me and utembe. Let me quote it. Let me say it in Kiswahili. Wacha kuniangalia, tembea tu, in a very rude way. And I was like, what? Really? But if it was Kitambo, I'll take that in with me, and I'll be like, hey, why did she say that? Why was she mean to me and all that? But nowadays I'm like, everyone has something to deal with. Like, you need to actually heal so that you're able to interact with people. Actually, that's one thing everyone should know. Because this mama was looking so tired and just, you can tell when someone is just bitter, you can tell. So I was like, I will not argue with her. First of all, she's older than me, and then second of all, she just looks like she has something to solve, right? So I won't waste my time on her and whatever. So if it was Kitambo, I'll be like, why did she say that to me? I was just okay with her. I was not rude. Why is she mean to me? But nowadays I'm like, I have no time to deal with people who are bitter. It's hard to really deal with people who are bitter, right? That's one thing. And then second, the thing of sijui ati, relatives will always be there for you, manze. Hey, no, don't expect that. If you are blessed to have relatives who are always coming through, then that's a blessing, right? But not, in fact, many people, especially if they are raised in Nairobi, everyone mind their own business, and it's okay, because you never know why they're like that. Maybe they were raised up like that, and it's fine. You raise your children to be people who are taking care of one another, you get? So I was struggling with that. I was like, why are relatives like this? But nowadays I'm like, kila mtu na maisha yake, but I know what to correct moving forward. Like, my children, I will show them you need to love one another, come through for one another, yeah. And also, the thing at TCG, parents, no parent is unable to take care of their children. That's a lie, because, I mean, if you're blessed to have parents who really want good for you, want to take care of you, and they will do anything for you, then that's good for you. Us we have parents who really took care of us and showed us the way and all that, well for us. Like, we shouldn't take that for granted. But there's some people out there who, their parents are just never there for them. Like, In fact, they expect them to be the parents, you know, and it's so sad. Like, it's very, very sad. I think if I could just take parents, all of them, and just show them what teenagers go through if you don't love them, if you don't show them care, I think I would, you know, I would. Me being a counselor, I have learned so many things, and thank God I did counseling as my course, right? I thank God for that, because I have learned so many things, so many things.